Good morning. It is a beautiful Friday, not Friday, Friday. And my name is Modupe Jacobs. You're welcome to Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television.
You know, the Friday part actually got me.
Yes.
But good morning. Welcome to Tea or Coffee. My name is Wuraola Kukwala, and it is good to know that you are tuned into today's episode. And trust me, we have so much, a lot of goodies for you today that you don't want to miss out on. How are you doing, Modupe?
I am great.
Okay, so you look good, first off.
And
to
you
start
too.
off. And Fridays are for traditional.
Yes.
And we are representing High Impact Television in the
Exactly.
traditional way today. Yeah. But what are your plans for weekend, though?
I really don't have any plan yet, but I actually plan to sleep a lot.
Exactly. You know, considering the lined up events for this weekend, there is going to be traffic on the road.
Yes.
And I don't think I want to,
Face
be
it.
involved in that. So I'm just going to sleep my weekend away. But then, still try and do something
Yeah, probably read a book.
useful or innovative, with my time. But then, trust me, I don't think outing or going out
It's part of
is
the plan
part of
this
the
weekend.
plans for the weekend.
Okay, so I came across something very interesting on social media. Ura. Very funny. Like, there's a picture of a lecturer
Okay.
that wore Spider-Man costume. And
That
he went to
story.
teach. He went to teach, students because he wanted to use
against-
another identity.
And even knowing that ASU strike is going on, and then someone, decides to still
Go all
have
out.
the interest of the students at heart, and go all out to make sure that these students are still in line, especially for those that are working on their final year project. The strike alone could take time, and they would reduce the days or when they're supposed to graduate. But then, thank God for lecturers like this that are
As in,
actually
thank God.
that are passionate about their job. Because I feel for you to, think of another style or another way of, teaching that would help the students, then you must, first of all, enjoy your job. Then you must have passion for what you're doing, which is impacting the lives of your students. It is time for teachers, lecturers to stop having this mentality of, well, I am working to be paid, or, okay, let me just do this for my salary.
Do it for the passion.
You should have the passion for it and have the understanding
Because
that,
you want to
okay, you're
impact
impacting the
lives.
lives of these people or of these students that you're teaching.
And this
But
lecturer
then-
was from the Anambra State University. And when I saw it, it was first funny, because it's more like an odd story. You hardly see something like that.
Spider-Man in Nigeria.
But then I'm impressed, for the fact that he went all out, like you said, to still teach the students despite the ASU strike, and so kudos and thumbs up.
Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so your last birthday, how many cakes did you get?
My last birthday, that was last year.
Okay.
I had like
Last year or
cakes.
this year, my dear?
Oh, this year.
You fast forwarded to 2019 so
Okay,
fast.
that was this year. That was like 3 cakes.
3. Okay, I got 2, but then this takes me to my story of Ricardo Banks, who celebrated his birthday and got 25 cakes.
I saw it, and I'm like, who will finish it?
Exactly.
Who will consume the entire
happy
cake?
Birthday, Ricardo Banks was spelled with
out.
cakes. And then he had to go on Instagram to start asking, please, who
Who
wants
wants cake? And his
Yes,
brother
I
and
can
his family
imagine.
gifted him the cakes, and I was like, wow.
But
like,
that was obviously out of love and,
of course,
for the fact that they admire or they actually like what he's doing and to encourage him. 25 cakes.
25.
Wow.
But since he asked, who won, I want cake, Ricardo Banks.
Yeah, just in case you're watching.
Yes.
But someone mentioned that what if there were props? I'm like, no.
Props, no.
No.
They
why
were real
don't you
cakes.
Why don't you just be happy for this man and move on?
They're
actually
real cakes. No fakes.
But then to, prove to people who are doubting if it's the cake or not, you can send it to Modupe and I.
And we'll help you
we will
find out.
genuinely help you convince them and not confuse them. Would help you convince them that it is real cake and show them different kind of flavors, you know. So we are waiting, just in case you're watching.
Okay. Now this next story is one that's you know
We
me.
were jubilating about
You
it
know me
yesterday.
that I will always express myself when it comes to things like this. You know, I saw this story because, like you said, I was jubilating. I was happy at the fact that
It wasn't
Kelvin
just you,
Hart
everyone
was going to
was
host the
excited.
2019 Oscar Academy Awards. And I woke up this morning to see, no, I actually saw yesterday night.
I saw
and
this
then
morning.
I saw yesterday night. And I saw the story of Kevin Hart, you know, posting something on social media. There's actually a video, which you will see shortly. He posted a video and he also tweeted. And he was explaining how he has to step down from hosting the 2019 Oscar Academy Award because, you know, he was called by the Academy that he should apologize for some comments he made as far back as 2009 and 2010. And he was like, he has apologized for this comment over and over again. And for some reason, he just has to step down because he has standards, which I am very proud of him, that he has actually will step down because he has to show that, yes, he values his personality and who he is.
This has always been his dream job. I mean, this has always been something he aspired for. And now it finally comes his way. Then something you bring up from the past would stop what is happening presently. I mean, a lot of people were excited yesterday, including me, that he would actually be hosting the awards. But then now in the video, when I watched the video, they call that he should either apologize or
he'll look for someone else.
But then he has done that over and over again. He has apologized several times. So what else? For me, I feel maybe there's something more to this than the chat or conversation.
And I like the fact that he actually stepped down because, you know, integrity is key.
Exactly.
It can never be overemphasized. Integrity is key. So if in some way it's going to tarnish his image or something is going to, you know,
did you see
destroy his integrity,
post where he says that he doesn't want anything to, you know, stop or distract the fun and
yes, that means he had good intentions. He has good intentions.
Yes, he has good intentions for his colleagues and other people that would be involved in that award. So he doesn't want something that would spring up negativity about the awards. Or I just like the fact that he took the courage, knowing that this is something he has always wanted, knowing that this is his dream. But then,
and I learned one lesson from the story, which is your integrity is more important than whatever popularity or status you are going to gain or fame you're going to gain from something. Your integrity is key.
It's key, exactly. And we hope that other bigger things, you know, would come his way.
Exactly. But, you know, for people to understand the story well, you need to watch the video. So stay glued and watch this video.
So I just got a call from the Academy, and that call basically said, Kevin, apologize for your tweets of old, or we're going to have to move on and find another host. Talking about the tweets from 2009, 2010. I chose to pass. I passed on the apology. The reason why I passed is because I've addressed this several times. This is not the first time this has come up. I've addressed it. I've spoken on it. I've said where the rights and wrongs were. I've said who I am now versus who I was then. I've done it. I've done it. I'm not going to continue to go back and tap into the days of old when I moved on and I'm in a completely different space in my life. The same energy that went into finding those old tweets could be the same energy put into finding the response to the questions that have been asked years after years after years. We feed in the internet trolls and we reward them. I'm not going to do it, man. I'm going to be me. I'm going to stand my ground. Regardless, Academy, I'm thankful and appreciative of the opportunity. If it goes away, no.
Welcome back. It's to Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. Before we went on
video.
break, we're having talk on trending things
Stories,
on social
yes.
media, and the last story was on Kevin Hart. Oh well, we are hurt about the news, but then life moves on, things go on, and that is why it is quite important for you to know that the internet never forgets. So what you know that you would post on social media that you would not be able to, defend after later on in future, or you feel would affect your career or affect whatever you would want to venture into in future, just avoid it. I mean,
take it
it is
down.
not all posts you have to like.
Yes.
It is not all posts you have to comment on. There's some you could just look and pass by.
Yes.
I mean, oh well, those comments could actually be avoided, but it's been
Yes.
done. There's nothing we can do about it.
Let's put into consideration that he is a comedian. And sometimes you need to do
But then,
well.
as comedians,
But the fact that
you
he has-
have to.
But the fact that he has apologized over and over and over again,
Exactly, yes.
come on.
He's
You
not
should be
standing
cut
on
to
his
slack.
rights. Yeah, they should at least consider for the
Yes.
fact that he has apologized.
Well, our heart goes
several
out to
times.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, don't
still
worry.
love you.
More bigger things coming
Yes.
your way. Don't worry. You could still achieve your dream and everything you have in plan.
Who knows? They might come around and say you should still host it. That's if you will accept it.
You know, right?
Okay, now to the part where I have been waiting for.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Okay, so what are your plans for Christmas?
Christmas. All I can think of is that I would be here. Omodipe and
That's
I would
true,
be here
that's
for
true.
your viewing pleasure, on Tea or Coffee right here on Christmas Day. So make sure you stay tuned, and because we will
The
have
countdown starts
so many
now.
things, yes, and the countdown starts
now.
December 25, Christmas. And another thing I'm thinking of is jollof.
I know, right?
Oh, jollof
Oh,
and chicken.
that's true. And chicken.
But then the question I ask is, why is chicken significant just to Christmas? I mean, why can't I decide to kill cow
Well,
or
is it?
kill fish?
is it? It's
Yes,
just that.
when you hear Christmas, the first thing people start talking about is how to buy
Live chicken and all.
live chicken and all. But I mean, I can decide to.
But
kill
truthfully, I
anything
always
for
look forward to
Christmas.
the chicken part. I can't kill a chicken.
And
Actually.
the way
I
people
love
talk
seeing it
about
being
it,
killed.
the way people talk about it, like there's a special spice that would be used to cook the chicken for Christmas.
Yeah, it has this special aroma, because it's Christmas.
And
then there's
another-
love in the air. There's this difference. Everyone is nice. Everyone is
Yes,
happy.
there's
Everyone
love.
wants to celebrate. So
Exactly. And
It adds
another
to the
thing
food that makes it
I am
sweet.
considering, because knowing that we had High Impact Planet crew, High Impact Planet people come around, staff and management come around and talk about the park. And I'm so interested. I hope that I actually have, time to have fun
of course,
in
you
High
will.
Impact Amusement Planet Park. I
Yes.
mean, yeah, if I cannot go any other place, go somewhere else.
Else,
I
you
mean,
will definitely be
High
there.
Impact Planet is
It's a place
I
to be
would
this
go
Christmas.
to.
Yes.
As they have said, fun just got real, so I'm just
Yeah.
about to go experience fun. And let's see, I'll share my experience with you.
Okay.
Just in case you're not there, I'm sure you would miss a lot.
Huh.
Why don't you just join me and let's have this fun
Well,
together?
I never said I wasn't going to be there.
Aha.
How are you sure I've never made plans ahead? Cause before you. Are you
I
sure I've
started
not made
planning
plans?
for Christmas 3 months before now.
Okay, I started
So-
making plans in January.
Why did I
How
even
about
mention
that?
3
You
months?
see, I got you.
But either ways, just make sure that you're doing something good. Visit your family, just in case you've not been home in a while.
Yes.
Go home, share love, be happy, celebrate, because it's Christmas. I mean, Christmas is all about love, fun, celebration.
Happiness.
Yes, happiness. Make sure nothing stands against your happiness this Christmas, because
And
it's
we are
going to be red and white, right?
white, red, green. And we are already celebrating Christmas. You can see our Christmas tree.
I mean, I should have asked you that question earlier on, that what are Christmas colors? A lot of people actually just think it's red and
It's
white.
obvious. White, green,
Why are you
red.
pointing at my tree?
Because it's staring at me.
Please move
so
your hand. Okay, but just make sure that you have fun this
Yeah.
Christmas. But then we have more to come on Tea or Coffee today.
Yes.
So stay tuned as we'll be right back with our guest in the studio.
Planning a family vacation? Want to have a memorable time with your loved ones? Enjoy a season of family adventure this Yuletide at High Impact Planets Amusement Park and Resort with up to 20% discount for park tickets and amazing family packages. Event highlights include karaoke nights, African nights, family games nights, Christmas and New Year carnival, praise blast gospel concerts featuring some of Nigeria's finest gospel artists. Friday, the special guest at our prestigious Majors Lounge, comedy night, and family treats at our tastefully furnished apartments. This package runs from the 16th of December 2018 to the 6th of January 2019. High Impact Planets, fun just got real.
This is 17 years of training. It's everything.
We've got grit. Every day we practice. Hoping that one day it would be our time.
Our time.
My time.
My entire life has led to this moment.
It's DJ Khaled.
All I do is win, no matter. I don't know what it is. I love it.
He goes in your brain and he knows what you think you can.
You gave us home, and that means a lot.
I love this responsibility. This show is going to make you into a superstar.
Vad tror ni de hittar för något? Det var en dum olycka. Ja, idag gör det. Men imorgon så är det mord.
Bra.
Kom upp på trapplinjen och så trampar han snällt och han ska...
Gå för fan.
Norsk politimand. Vægter. Hun skal dø.
Searching for life was waiting just beyond the door, and I found something, and now I want more. Ooh, yeah, I want more, and I want more, 'cause I want more. I found something
Yes, we are still counting down to Christmas, and it's been an amazing year so far, and we are grateful and happy about that. So today on the show, we'll be talking about venturing into the world of publishing, and we have two amazing guests in the studio to do justice to the topic. Yes, firstly, we have Adebola Sholate. She is a publisher, tech entrepreneur, and event manager from Ogun State, Nigeria. And we have Oladele Dada, who is a tutor, journalist, and a playwright. You're welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good to have you.
You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so now let's start with you being a publisher, event manager, tech entrepreneur now. As a lady, how have you been able to manage all of that together?
As a lady? Okay, let me say maybe part of publishing is more challenging than, people attach event planning to a female gender. So publishing, it is a men's world. By virtue of our statistics and all that, I happen to be the youngest female publisher in Nigeria.
Wow.
So it has been so challenging because I'm trending in men's world, and people sometimes ask me that you have to travel abroad, look for an amount of money, come back to set up this kind of business because I need a lot of millions to start it. I started it anyway.
Wow.
So I just want to do it.
And here you are, flourishing.
Thank you.
So you didn't really have to have so much, to start up the business. That's a good one. Okay, so how about you, Oladele? How has the experience been like for you? How did you start the publishing business?
Actually, mine is a fragment of publishing.
Okay.
I basically write, and that started since when I was in secondary school.
Wow.
But professionally, I could say I started writing as far back as 10 years. And venturing into publishing as well, which I said is just a fragment, I still have a kind of a knowledge of it. And it's been very interesting. I like everything about writing, and I've been an editor of a news magazine, and as well worked as a reporter in a dailies.
Wow. All right.
Wow. So tell us, since secondary school, you've been writing.
Yes.
How did you discover that talent?
I can remember far back in those days in secondary school, I used to be very good at articles. So I could remember vividly that I would just put up inscriptions on the wall. And I would also bombard my notes with so many inscriptions. So my English tutor then just discovered me and told me straight away that, Oladele, you've got a knack for writing, and you should go for either mass communication, or, do you understand, or political science. Do you understand? So that I discovered myself, and I started writing since secondary school. So I would write, paste it on the walls of the school, and also joined the Writers Club in the secondary school.
You were in Jet Club then?
The Writers Club.
Okay, so at what point did you decide that you were going to go into publishing?
Okay, mine was a business kind of a thing.
Okay.
I was selling property for a property firm in Lagos.
Okay.
So I know that to sell property in Nigeria was just like a third thing that people would think of. You know, you have to think of what to eat and what to put on and where you're going to stay or live later in your life. It's just something you think of later. So I was selling that. I was doing fine at it, and I would leave. And my hometown is Shagamu. I leave Shagamu to Lagos to market and come back to Shagamu every day. So I just thought, like, what can I do while I'm at home in Shagamu and actually do something? So there's this property magazines that they bring to our offices, and we pay monthly for it. I was like, fine. If I can sell something that people don't want to buy all the time, and I'm good at it, why don't I just gather all this energy and go to people, look for adverts. Then it was just an advert newsletter. I wasn't into journalism. I don't know anything about stories. I don't know anything about interviews. So I just, okay, fine, the business, let me gather interview, publish it, get my money, and off I go. So it was when I started my advert newsletter, people were now saying, adverts in Ekoni now, sorry. There's nothing like news, something to entertain us. So I started going out to say, okay, fine, let me have an interview. So I just have an interview with that intro. I won't have, if it's professionally. So my dad just said, okay, fine, go for mass communication. Then I had to start over again.
Wow.
So that was 10 years ago.
Wow.
Wow. 10 years ago.
Okay.
That's amazing.
All right. So picking a clue from what you said, that a lot of people feel that reading magazines, you just get to see pictures, adverts, and nothing interesting about it. So why did you decide to, publish magazines, knowing that a lot of people do not really read magazines? What they do, they read more books and probably
The
go
newspaper.
on. Exactly. So why a magazine that you decided?
Magazines, at times, if we don't have magazines in the society, some people who are doing fine won't be able to know them. Newspaper, they focus more on instant news to tell you what happened yesterday and, but magazines, they go for in-depth. We go for the how. Newspaper will tell you what happened and off they go. But we will tell you how, like maybe there was a wedding and how so-so person married someone, fine. But a magazine will tell you how much more money was spent on the wedding, how they met, or maybe the other side of the news. The newspaper will just think, it's not, let's move on to something else. So magazine will give it, and magazine profile people. There's a way I come to your office, have an interview with you, take your picture. You have a beautiful studio, I must tell you right now. This is very beautiful. And when I came in, I was wowed. Then if it were to be a newspaper, they'll just tell you that we have this TV station here. That's all. But I will come in and tell you how beautiful it is. And since I've been coming in from entrance and I got to this place, I've been meeting courteous staffs. They didn't know they were doing it unknowingly, but I was just taking notes. They were talking to me politely. They were telling me where I'm going to, and even when I call the person, they still tell me that I'm welcomed and all that. So those are magazine parts. Because I'm a journalist and I publish magazine, I'm taking notes of that. So if I'm to write a story about iImpact TV, I won't look at what news that you put out there. I will look at the staffs, your studio, what you do, how you relate with yourselves and all that. So those are magazines style. We profile people. So there are people that are doing fine in their field. They are not really newsworthy. They don't kill people. Bad news sells newspaper. But good news sells magazine. So I have to look for what you do better that people don't see in you and put it out there. So that's the essence of magazine. And I love doing that.
I can see that from the way you talk, Okay, so Oladele, what is the role of a publisher?
Yeah, like she said, is enormous.
Okay.
And one of it is just to collate publishable materials and see how suitable it is for the audience. They determine the type of audience. There's so many authors out there and they just believe in writing. But it's the work of the publisher to know a job or a work or a story that is suitable for a particular audience. So it's one of the roles of a publisher. They also assist in marketing your work. They will also do the delivery, and they also source for potential customers for you. So
apart from publishing, you're also into writing.
Yes.
Yes. So how do you write? Where do you draw inspirations from?
Oh, good. I'm a lover of music, and I also love nature. When I came in this morning, the ambience, the serenity here is appealing. So I told myself that why not just have a time out here it could be a nice place to
do that.
To do writing. So I escaped to some, natural enhanced environment to write. And at times when I'm lonely, I put on a cool music that also
helps to bring creativity.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now let's go into publishing yet again. So what does it entail to be a publisher? Like, what are the steps when it comes to publishing to take?
Okay, I think what starts from is having passion for it.
Okay.
Because if you don't, I just will not advise anybody to do it at all. Because at first, it's not for the money. It's not for the gain. Because for what I've been experiencing from people more, even as much as how beautiful my magazine is, some people just come and criticize it.
All right.
So if you don't have, sorry
to cut you there. Having passion is one of the steps. One key thing you should actually look out for. But then we'll get to know the rest of the step right immediately after this break. So stay tuned as we have more to come on Tea or Coffee, more conversation, and the phone lines would also be open for you to join in the conversation and give your questions and contributions. Do stay tuned. This is Tea or Coffee.
Magical world is waiting for you! One day, Lou, a 16-year-old girl, unexpectedly gets involved in a fight between a magical fairy named Stella and a gang of trolls. During the fight, Lou is shocked to discover that she has magical powers as well. Stella introduces her to the world of magics, a magical dimension where Althea College for Aspiring Fairies is located. There, Lou will start a new life, and together with another 5 special teenage fairies, she will form the Winx Club. She'll also find friendship and love. But life's not always that easy. Bloom's extraordinary power must be protected from that mischievous group which is always up to no good, the tricks. The Witches of Cloud Tower and Lord Dogtar will stop at nothing in order to conquer the realm of magic. With the help of the brave and bold Red Mountain Knights, the Specialists, and the Winx best friends, the Pixies, they will save the day and continue their fantastic new life at Magic.
Your father is dead.
I want to learn Ushu.
You think you can master the art of ages? Wushu is a meditation. It's not made for hate or revenge.
Smuggling opium, kidnapping villagers for transport to forced labor.
My daughter is priceless.
What do you know of my father?
He has brought nothing but pain and hardship to my people.
Isn't father wonderful?
Everyone's dreaming of being the biggest pop star on the planet. But today, for them, the center of the universe is right here.
You got them inside chicken.
So, if you are just joining us, you're a bit late because we started the show already, but there's still more to come, so stay glued. This is Tea or Coffee on High Impact Television. So we have two amazing guests in the studio, and we've been talking about venturing into
the publishing world.
Yes, the publishing world. And you're talking about, passion when it comes to publishing, so please to continue.
Thank you. What I'm listening is about publishing magazine. It might be quite different from publishing a book.
Okay.
So when you get your passion for writing, for reading actually, for getting to know your environment, what interests people and all that, then you have to get a business name. Your business name might not be what you can use for your magazine. I have my business name is different from the name of the magazine. So then you go to get a name of a magazine that suits your kind of writing, that suits what you have passion. If you have passion for sports, you don't need glitz and glamour. They just need something sporty of a name. Then maybe get such name, maybe 2, 3, 4. Then you go to the National Library, if I'm allowed to mention that. Then you go to the board, that body is the body of Nigerian, one of the institutions. Then you register that name under them. Then that means that you can publish anywhere in Nigeria and beyond. That name is actually yours. So it won't look like publishing a magazine in Lagos and someone is using such name in Abuja. So it won't be given to the person. So after doing that, then you know what size you want to come out in, what form you want to, maybe full colored, newsprint. I do all colored, glossy, A3, as big as that. So that is what because it is a societal magazine. I publish events, I personality interview.
Okay. That's so entertainment.
Entertainment, and also I want something that even if you don't know what it is about, but you find it somewhere, you want to pick it and read it. So I make it glossy, all colored and all that. But if it's just sports, people want to read immediately news, so you don't need all the paparazzi and all that. So it depends on what you want to do. Then if it's about culture, art and tourism, you know what to do about that. So those are steps, and it is actually more, but they are embedded in what I've just mentioned.
Of course.
But definitely you need money to get all that done.
To get it done.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So the phone line.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. The phone lines are open now, and the number to call us on is on the screen. Yes.
Okay.
And just to call it to reiterate.
Yes.
All right. The number is +234 705 143 2258. +234 705 143 2258. So please do call us. Ask your questions. Contribute.
Have a word with the guest.
Yes, exactly.
And they can also call you, to share your plans for Christmas.
Yes,
exactly.
You can.
Okay, so
it's time for.
No, before we go into up close and personal with our guests, because it's Friday, and on Fridays, it's relaxed, and we try to put our guests on the spot. But before then, I'd like to know, Oladele, you are into writing and journalism. Now that we have the social media, the e-books and e-platforms for people to actually publish what they're writing, do you feel that would affect the normal hard copy? Because a lot of people now pick up materials that are not theirs and then put it into their name, plagiarism and all. So do you think that is going to affect the publishing business or your writing business?
Yes. Thank God for the institutions that have been in place to curb that. One cannot jettison that in publishing.
Okay.
But so far so good. Government has been able to curtail that. As regards the social media, I see it as a complement to hard copy.
Okay.
Yes, because now, like my colleague said, even as a publisher, you also need the social media to also publicize what you do. And I think by so doing, it's going to go further. So, to those who could not lay their hands on the hard copy, they can also do, they can also source it on online. So it's been interwoven. One has been complementing the other. Okay. Yes. But one must also go with the trend. As a person, I have a media platform where I also disseminate my work. Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much,
And now that you are done with your question,
okay,
it's time to go up close and personal with our beautiful guests. And like the tradition, we'll first try it out. You see how it's been done, and then we move over to you.
Yeah.
So, Wuraola,
why don't you let me go first?
No.
Okay,
So,
fine.
Wuraola, Popola.
Yes.
The time. I'm going up close and personal with you two now.
No problem, it's fine. Anything.
Okay, 3 things you want to eat this Christmas.
Rice,
5,
chicken,
4,
beans.
3, 2.
Excuse me,
Beans.
I deserve some accolades. I try.
Hello.
Beans. Who is beans? You see, exactly what I say. People just assume that rice and chicken is just the perfect food for Christmas. I mean, I can wake up in the morning and decide to eat beans on Christmas.
Okay, well said. Now.
No.
It depends on
Did you see what she just did?
Actually, it depends on the cultural background.
Okay.
Some may also prefer apple.
That's different.
Igbo food, yes.
Of course.
Because your neighbors will be bringing rice, so
yes, you want to do
something
something different.
Nice. I'm beginning to pick a clue from how your Christmas is. Okay, did you see what she did?
Yeah.
I played the game with her, and now she's saying over to you.
Yes.
She doesn't want to be involved. Excuse me.
Okay.
3 things you see on the road in 5 seconds.
Cars,
5,
water,
4, 3, 2.
chicken. Yes, now you see chickens on the road.
Chicken.
You see?
Where are you from?
You see?
Yeah,
You
where
see, no.
exactly are you from?
You will
Chickens
not
on
do
the
this.
road.
You see chickens.
Wait, what do you see
You
them
see
doing?
chickens
You
on
see
the
them
road.
crossing or what?
You see them walking.
Really?
Of course.
Wow. Only you. Okay, so now we're moving straight to you. Okay, so you go first.
Okay, let me start with you. Okay, now, drum roll. Dun, 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 dun.
Why don't you say this?
3 things that we'll see in your car, like now. 5,
My bag,
4, 3,
my pen.
2, 1. The time is out.
That's 2 over 3.
She tried.
Okay, so now it is your turn.
Right.
3 things you do at a party. 5,
I take
4,
passports. I take.
3, 2, 1. But why now?
No, we are going to do better. Let's try it.
Okay, oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Bring it on.
Yes. Now, mine, I'm focusing on her now. Okay, so 3 celebrities you've not met. 5,
Genevieve,
4,
Omotola,
3,
RMD.
2.
She said it and she did it. Wow, okay.
Okay, now.
3 colors that start with A.
Pink,
5,
red,
4.
yellow.
I said A.
Oh my God.
Did you just say pink?
Is that the color that starts with A?
Yes, there's color that starts with A.
You've asked
From fruit.
Arial
From
black.
Like almond blue.
Yeah, you know. Okay. So next
Okay. 3 food, type of food you can eat with plantain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What happens to beans?
What happens to rice? What happens to egg?
Actually, she wasn't expecting.
No, let me tell you what
That,
just happened. You know,
okay.
the last time she didn't get all of the question, and then she determined that she was going to.
But now
get
she was more relaxed, and then
now
she
she's
didn't.
more relaxed. Oh, sorry
She
about
wasn't
that.
actually expecting that.
Yes,
Perhaps she
she
was
wasn't.
also expecting something not related to food.
I'm not a food person. So
All right. Okay, so now over to you. 3 words that rhymes with high. 5,
Pie,
4,
lie,
3.
sky.
You actually
Nice.
he's a writer.
Oh, true. That's okay.
What can I ask you? What can I ask her? Okay. 3 things you like is essential in your makeup box. 3 things essential in your makeup box. 5,
Eyeliner,
4,
pencil,
3,
lipstick.
2, 1.
Nice. Okay, 3 things you wish you knew when you were little. 5,
I wish
4,
I
3,
knew how to
2,
handle camera,
1.
to act.
You're done.
so.
But then you tried.
You
That
needed
was
to
still a
explain
good
that,
one.
actually.
Exactly, but that was still a good one. So you handle camera?
Yeah, since my cradle had a flair for cameras.
Okay.
So I wish I knew how to handle cameras and how to act as well. So
And you know, that would actually sink in with what you do, because when you write, you need pictures for what you're writing
And
about.
get your
and you can-
image of what you picture
Exactly.
in your head. and
yes,
But
yes.
then you could, it's not too late, you know.
Of course, because
Exactly. You know, while you were talking, I was thinking of what else to ask. Okay. I'm gingered.
Okay.
3 songs by Wizkid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that question would have been perfect for him because he loves music.
Oh, that's true.
thank God you didn't ask me.
Really? 3 things you do before you go to bed. 5,
I
4,
watch news, pray,
3,
and I
2,
also eat.
1. No! Nice,
I was expecting not to get the last one.
I know.
Okay.
Usually scared when
should I give her a
she
bonus?
sighs.
Should I give her a bonus
when
one?
she sighs, yeah.
When she sighs,
A
she
bonus
may likely come up with
Yeah,
it.
maybe you should.
Okay. 3 things you do in publishing. 5,
Right.
4, 3,
Edit
2,
and publish.
1.
Okay. All right, so 3 things you love about High Impact TV.
Yes.
5,
The environment,
4,
presenters,
3,
then the
2,
cameras.
1. Nice. Okay. All right. So we have a caller, Olabisi from Ogun State. Hello, Olabisi. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying your show right now.
Thank you.
I actually have a question for the lady guest.
Okay.
How is she able to make connections and meet with people, being able to network and all? How has it been for her?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you
so
for
much
calling.
for calling.
Yes.
All right. So
So
have you
meet
been able
people. Let me say one needs to be liberal. So I don't play with my religion, although I'm religious when it comes to what I do. I've gone as far as they call it Babalawo, the native doctors. So I just don't drop my magazine when I go there. So people don't say this is where you get your charm from. So I just go to interview, go to their shrine. I go as far as I've done celestial pastors, more than I'll just go to them. I have to off my shoe. At times I just go with my trousers. I have to look for something to wrap my, cover my head and all that. So I'm very liberal when it comes to who I meet and how I meet them. If it to be, maybe they call it Ogun Ajobo, the normal. So I just go to them. I've been there because I'm a journalist. There might be other things. Maybe what business people can make, money they can make during that festival. That might be my angle. So I don't say because I'm a Christian or I'm a Muslim, I don't go to no. I'm very liberal, and there are 3 things that have been helping me. I remember the son of who I am, and they will say Ashibomo Lagbajani. And I also remember the town that I came from. That's
the
so,
western
and I also
part of the
remember the God that I serve, and they don't see alone. So those 3 things, and when I want to do anything, but because I'm human, I just remember, what if my dad hear this? What if they say, so why can't I just be different from others?
Okay, so when you say about that is
like
that is how
the beach is from this town, and that's you don't expect less, you don't expect more from them. So I don't want to be caught in that angle. So I usually make sure that I do my best not to satisfy everybody, but at least my conscience. So it helps me to meet people, because we meet a lot of CEOs because of what I do, and at times they will tell you to come back to get your money, sleep over, do all sorts of things. So that might actually want me not to go further. But since I know what I want, if you're not giving me my money now, I'll get it some other time.
Sorry to cut you
We have
short. We have
another
a caller.
All right.
Bonaventure from South Africa. Hello.
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 Welcome to the show.
Morning.
Yeah, please, I want to ask, how do you manage to handle it when it comes to male clients? I mean, the female.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I didn't get that.
So he's saying that. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you. Okay, so he's saying that how do you handle male clients as a female?
Yes.
exactly what I was saying.
Okay.
So out of 10, one person will just say, okay, I have to pay for, not just a copy. I have to encourage you with more money so that you can do better. So they pray for you and encourage. There may be a percentage of that 10 will say, you know, you know now. And the worst part of it is that some people will say, okay, fine, maybe interview or adverts, and I will do it, will have bargained for maybe 100 or 200,000 naira. They'll just give me a token out of it, and when I'm done with it, and they will like it and say, okay, fine, come over and sleep over. Before I get my money of work, what I worked for.
Wow.
No, I didn't say, come and help me.
Help you.
I actually delivered the service, and you liked it, a value. And you want me to come and sleep over to get. So I just look at it and just take my leave. I've had instances like that they know that they are owing me, and they'll tell me that if you want to get your money, you know what to do.
Wow.
So I just overlook it. And
is there no way you can take it up legally?
Because it is a magazine. You know, at times you have an event, maybe you're a big person, and I know that your event will add value to my magazine, and people would like to know what happened at that event. So I might not necessarily come to you to say, this is a page or an amount of money that you have to pay. I'll just package something that you would like. It happens to me. Then I'll bring it to some people will just for a page. I've done a page for someone and they bought 1,000 copies.
We have a caller.
Sorry, we have a caller.
Hello, Tolu.
Hey, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Jacob. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Show.
Thank you.
From Lagos. I have a question for the guest.
Okay.
I'm a writer, not a formal writer like that. I just write in front of it. So if I want to start making learning out of it, how do I go about it?
Okay.
Because I don't really think I write, but not formally like that.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very
so
much,
much for
Tolu.
calling, Tolu. All right.
So I think you answered
as a
that.
writer.
Yes,
Yes,
as a
writer.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said the other time that we have different kind of stories, and we have a non-fiction and we have a fiction story. So it depends on the type of story you write. So the publisher is going to determine which audience, which story is suitable for a particular audience. So that is the first thing. So to getting money. So the story determines if it is a fiction writer or non-fiction writer. So the thing is to just do a story that will be publishable or that will be marketable. So when your story is suitable, then that is the beginning of making money.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, so
she was still saying something. Were you done what you were saying?
Yes, like I just move on and do other things.
All right. So because of our time, we're just going to do this and then wrap up the show.
Yes.
Okay, so I would have you pronounce your name the other way around.
Ha.
Let's do this. No, you don't have to think about it. I mean, have you heard this popular song, Jumbo, my son, I sent you to school?
Of course.
You don't know how to spell your name. So spell your name.
Exactly.
E-L-E-D-O-L-A.
Okay, pronounce what you just said.
No.
Okay.
Pronounce what you just said.
You said O-L-A. It's A-L-O. Oh, yeah. Got you.
You mixed that now. Okay, so how about you? Let's do this.
Okay. A-L-O-B.
Don't look at
E-D-A.
Okay, pronounce what you just said.
Ola. Ola.
No, you can't even Ola because there is an A.
Olaboda.
No, it's
Aloboda.
What are you? Alobeda. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. But then before we go, what is your plan for Christmas?
Okay, I'll be working.
All through.
I don't know, but I know that I'll be working.
Oh, but all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So why would you're not going to visit anyone, family, friends?
I might not. Maybe after Christmas because this is our peak period.
Peak period.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. How about you, Ola?
Yeah, I'll be taking the time out, precisely High Planet.
Okay. Exactly, we're in line together because that was what that's in my plan to actually visit Hyper Planet also.
Seriously?
Yes, I mean, see you there.
I'll be longing to see you there.
I should think about that actually.
Yeah, you should join us. You know,
Yeah,
how would
we
you
are.
have Christmas and just walk all day?
Yeah,
You need to
okay.
have fun. So come with us.
All right.
And what food would you like to eat on Christmas Day?
Okay, maybe routine, maybe the lap of a chicken.
Wow.
It's a routine. No matter how, you just have to eat it.
The
The lap, like the way you just...
She knows. You
the way
just
she
know.
said it emphatically.
And as in, I'm actually putting my lap.
What food would you like to eat for Christmas?
I like African dishes. So
we see
like
very-
pounded yam.
I know. I was about to say
Crazy man now.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you
But
so much.
That's actually a good one.
Yes.
Pounded yam. The fact that you're going different from rice.
From
Everyone-
rice and chicken and salad.
Where is plantain in all of this? Oh, plantain.
The almighty plantain, dodo.
Oh no. Why would you make jollof rice plantain chicken?
But I see plantain to be food for
It's more like an
for
everyday,
children now.
yeah.
Then it's that perhaps
For Christmas is special.
Sorry, I'm
female.
an ambassador for plantain.
Oh my God! I beg your pardon.
Okay, thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been
right.
an amazing time having you on the show. And I had fun.
Same here, same here.
Yes.
Especially putting them on the spot.
Yes, yes, that was fun. Okay, so at this point, we have to say bye-bye and join us next week, Monday, for another exciting episode of Tea or Coffee. My name is Modupe Jacob.
And my name is Wura Olapopola. Make sure that you enjoy your day and start
Yes.
planning for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bye.
Do have a good day. Bye.